Okay, we're picking this episode up with new front wheel bearings that need to be cleaned up a little bit. I got my homie over here. He helped me do the passenger side because I didn't know what I was really doing. And then also watching the YouTube. I think it's JR Garage pulled up on here because they had this identical, JB's Garage. They had this identical van, and the van is currently watching how to do wheel bearing and brake rotors. But anyway, that's the condition. They were definitely shot. Did have a little bit of play like we mentioned in the first video. Everything is new now in the front, as we touched on last video with the calipers, brake hoses, and brake lines. That's all good to go. And now new rotors, wheel bearings, dust caps. And here's the passenger side all done up. I still would like to find some little dust caps just to cover those up. But AutoZone, get that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll pick this up maybe on a little driving clip with the new wheel bearing. All right. And just like that, after a quick little test drive, brakes are still a little stinky because they're still burning off a little bit, but a few hard brakes, locked the rear drums up once or twice. Oh, I can't even do it. Money. So that's taken care of. New wheel bearings. Everything's tight. Everything feels good. And like we touched in last video, all new brakes and stuff. Well, lines, calipers. I use the stock front pads and rear pads, as we discussed why, but everything else aside from that is good. So next thing on the van is the exhaust and fuel filter. I don't know which one's going to come first. Possibly the fuel filter, I would imagine, because I'm about to get tags for this. So I can legally drive it on the road. I've been just putting on back road and stuff, or using a dealer tag from where I work. But other than that, everything else is good. I'm ready to go road-wise. So yeah, let's pick that up with either the exhaust or the fuel filter. Well, quick little intermission here. Dun, 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 dun. So now we are road ready. And we're not going to pick this up with a fuel filter, like I said. We're actually going to be picking up with a radio, because I bought a radio last night because I'm like, I can't drive the van without a radio. I need something to listen to other than the exhaust, no muffler, how it's just a little loud. So we're going to put a radio in it, and then we're going to put the fuel filter on it. Probably today I'm going to do that, just to put that in and fill the tank and take it for its first official drive. So, oh gosh, for its first official drive. So only put 1 year registration on it because I want to make sure that the van is going to be worthy of the road, and come next year, if I still have it and if it's still road, running good and no issues, then I'll do the usual, what I normally do, 2 year registration. So anywho, let's pick this up with slapping the tags on and the the radio. Tags are installed, and she's officially road legal. Pretty big milestone for the old Aerostar, but I don't know. It's a shame it's so hot. It's gonna be 99 degrees today. I would love to take it out, but I just don't want to have any issues with it being so old. I don't know. Maybe I will take it home. I have a short drive home, but it's pretty exciting. I know, as stupid as it sounds for an Aerostar to be on the road, but pretty exciting stuff here for this van. All right, guys. So Apple CarPlay radio is installed. This thing is really nice for a single din. I'm really impressed with it. It plays great. A lot of customization that you can do, which I'll probably mess around with. Like, you can do like a startup logo and stuff, but fits really good. Ambulance is going out. But it fits really nice in there, and it looks really good. Granted, I did not buy the mounting kit. There's 2 little screws on the back, or like holes. I put little tiny screws, and it screwed right into the side of this, and it fits just fine. Like, look at the fit. It's really nice. That's the radio. And then, as you guys know, I was like, I might drive it, might not. Well, I did. It drove fine with it being, 95 degrees out. So no real issue. And also did the fuel filter. That was a little bit messy, and I kind of feel bad for my friend who helped me. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video with the wheel bearings, same guy. I mean, gas all over the place because it's it doesn't have a return line. It's just straight to the motor. And when we took it off, we should have relieved pressure, I know, but we couldn't get the clip off. And as soon as we did, it just popped right off and gas. But it wasn't that bad. It just kind of, and then it stopped. So, fresh fuel filter, fresh tank of gas, only 18 gallons. Granted, it probably had about 2 gallons in it. I think these have a 20-gallon tank. But $60, that wasn't that bad to fill it. Yeah, so everything else is good. It drives really nice. It's very smooth. I just need to get the exhaust done on it. Just kind of, that's what it sounds like the whole time. It's not obnoxious, but it needs to be taken care of. So that's definitely going to be next, as well as the transmission pan gasket, and then possibly the thermostat later in this video. But other than that, I mean, the van is driving really nice. So it's kind of nice to drive, although you get a few looks and people like, what the heck? Or we were sitting at a light and there was a younger person and, sitting in the car like this, and they looked over, looked back, looked over, like kind of like did like a little point, turned to somebody else, and looked over again and we're stuck at a light, so I can't do anything. I just thought it was hilarious. I mean, look at it. It looks pretty goofy. But again, whole thing with this, not to be serious. So it's just to be fun and to have a good driver for, not a beater. I really hate calling this a beater because it's kind of nice. Granted, it has its flaws, but it's a 1992, so it's going to have those flaws. Anywho, it is 9:30 at night, and it is still 88 degrees out, which is crazy to me. Like, I'm sweating. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video or this clip up here, and we'll go from there. I'm also gonna throw in a few clips my friend took while we were driving down the road of the van, and I will insert those now. All right, so today at my friend's Eric's compound. You want to say hi, Eric?
Hola.
So today we're messing with the dreaded exhaust. Eric, give us a rundown of how this is going to go.
Got to take this pip, figure out how long it is, and then put up there.
Okay.
So when you're on your red line, you can scooting. Before my red line in fourth gear.
You were scooting in your van?
So as we can see, we put it up here like this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Professional, remember? We take
So-
the stainless tippage,
So I bought all the right stuff.
hopefully. We'll make it work.
All right. So there's the mastermind behind this all.
Mm-hmm.
He's very proud of
My
himself.
name is Doofenshmirtz.
Okay.
I can't do it.
The Larry the Platypus thing.
I have to.
That's what the van's gonna sound like. Okay, and then, so as we see, we don't like this. Look how dinky that is. So what we do is we put this, something like that. So, okay, anywho, we'll pick this up once we get that all done. warm start for you. It's 83 degrees out. Oh yeah. Exhaust, great. It's exactly what I wanted. It's got a good rumble at idle, and it's quiet enough when you're just cruising normally. It's not loud at all, so perfect for me. And the tip shake, which I think is hilarious. But anywho, that's that. We're gonna go ahead and pull this thing in and do a few other little things. Well, I did a oopsie, but it's partially my fault, partially the van's fault. See this bolt here? I snapped that one off of the lower back one, or the back one. Snapped the head right off the bolt. So fortunately, technician here had this heat kind of probe thing that you put around the head of the bolt, and it gets that out of the block. Well, not out of the block, but out of the lower intake manifold. It was that bolt back there. Snapped the head right off of it. So now I have to find another bolt. So yeah, definitely not driving this home. I thought I was going to be able to drive it home, but it's okay. I'm going to shove some rags in there and put it all back together just so that I'm ready to pop a thermostat in, fill it with coolant, and go on with my day. Time I find the bolt. So yeah, not really ideal, but it is what it is. Fortunately, we got it out, and I did not have to buy a lower intake manifold because see how much room is in there to work? None. So that would have been a royal pain. But fortunately, he came to the rescue and helped me. So far, so good, I guess. Could have been a lot worse. Fortunately, it ended pretty well. All right, well, it's running, same day. Managed to find two bolts that were the same thread pitch and everything, and got that all buttoned up. Just letting it burp some coolant, which I think, no, it's still drinking some, but so far so good. Okay, so sorry. We'll touch on the thermostat now. I was just picking up a video when we were putting the coolant in, but I had to cut it because I wanted to ask the tech a question since he was coming back up. But thermostat is in. I see no leaks, which is good. Let me actually look with my eyes for a second. Bear with me. Yeah, I see no leaks. I know you guys really can't see nothing, but no leaks. Everything is back on and tight, as well as, see that down there? What is that? Brand new horn. Well, new to me, but horn that goes ooga. I think that's hilarious. So there's a before and after. It's so fucking funny. Is it stupid? Yes. Should I have done it? But it's just hilarious. But thermostat's in, coolant is in. I also did a coolant flush. Coolant that was coming out wasn't looking the best. It was kind of iffy, if you will. So what I'm gonna do, the van needs an oil change in about 400 miles or so, and we're gonna do the when I'm doing the oil change or the day after or whatever, I'm gonna drain this back out, put water back in it, let it run, suck it all back out, then put fresh antifreeze back in it, so that it's like, you know, good to go with 2 coolant flushes under its belt. But the new thermostat, heat blows hot, it stays right on the gauge. Actually, you can kind of see right like that, which is perfect in my eyes. I'd rather it run cool than hot. And it only, so like when you're sitting still, it went up to the N and then dropped back under the N. And the N, according to Google, what I've read, is 180 degrees. So I got a 185 thermostat. So it's bouncing between like 160 and 180, which is perfect. I don't want it to run too hot, so rather it run cool. So yeah, so far so good. It got a little scary when that bolt broke in the lower intake, but seems okay for now. Fortunately, we had 2 bolts laying around, so we replaced both, and it seems to be good. All we had to do was heat up that bolt, like I said, and it came right out. So that's a good thing. At least I didn't have to buy intake. Anyway, next thing to tackle with this is honestly the transmission pan gasket and filter. So I guess we'll pick that up, and then this video will be wrapping itself up. All right, well, I'm just going to end this video here. I know we just said that we were going to do the transmission pan, gasket, and filter. However, today I was going to take this for a little bit of a drive, just to, make sure the thermostat was good. This is 2 days later after we did this. And driving it, I got like about 5 miles away. I'm like, man, this thing is not warming up. So first thing, the thermostat is stuck open. It's only getting up to 130 degrees after running for about 30 minutes. So thermostat is definitely stuck open. So I got a new thermostat, and today I was going to do it. 2 days later, I'll just put another one on. But then I'm like, wait, I'll just see if I can bleed it better. Put a pressure tester to it just to make sure no leaks or anything. Radiator is down in there. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, but you can hear it. There's the side, the tank is cracked, I think, and a little bit on this side. So gonna buy a new radiator, cap, upper and lower hose, and see if I can find a coolant overflow tank, because that thing looks yuck. So we're gonna start with that. I'm just gonna end the video here, get this up for you guys, and then next video we'll throw the radiator in, thermostat, upper and lower hoses, hopefully a overflow tank, and then do the trans service. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Rather catch it now than if I was driving it, so we'll pop those new parts on. Gonna go home and probably order them tonight or sometime this week, and we'll pick this up later. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.